Hello again, this is Cesar Hernandez from ESPN, and this is my preview for Puebla this upcoming season. So this season, Puebla brought in a pretty good amount of players. It's actually a pretty significant amount of players. Enough, in fact, to create a new starting 11 for the squad. The thing is that most of these players are either untested youngsters or they're veterans that are past their peak. You know, either than maybe Eisner Laboa or Marlon de Jesus, there really isn't that many players who stand out, except this guy right here, me and my buddy, Guau. Actually, Blanco is not a good friend of mine, actually. I don't think he even wanted to take that photo with me. The goalkeeper, whoever that may be. Now that Villalpando is out, that now leaves two options that were brought in recently. Rodolfo Cota, who's 27 years old. He had some success in some youth tournaments way back in the early 2000s. There's also Alfredo Frasto, who is another goalkeeper that was brought in. He's 31. He brings a little bit more experience, but at the same time, he hasn't had too much time playing in the Liga MX recently. He's been playing in the minor leagues. So we'll see who Romano chooses in goal. In the middle of the field, you have Carlos Andres Sanchez. He had 3 goals and 5 assists last season. That doesn't seem like much, but that's still more than any other player in Puebla's team last season. And looking right into the midfield once again, you can't look past Blanco. Although, you know, this might be his last season, it's, you know, a little bit of a goodbye, blah, blah, blah. Puebla are still going to look for him for some moments of magic. He's still going to need to have an impact on the field, and he can't just be having, you know, a vacation on the bench. Ruben Omar Romano. He's coached everywhere, he's played everywhere. He definitely has a lot of experience with the Liga MX. It's going to be another difficult season for him in Puebla. He would switch off from a look like a 5-4-1 to a 4-4-2, but he'd tend to rely on the 5-4-1 a little bit, so it's going to look like they're going to play defensive once again. If I remember correctly, they had the second worst home record. They also finished, I think it was like 3rd to last in goals scored. He's going to need to change something up, but I have a feeling he's going to be just as defensive as he was last season. Their biggest weakness is going to be team cohesion. I highly doubt with all of the new players that they brought in that they're going to find some team cohesion very, very quickly, or as quickly as they need. And that intertwined with the fact that no one was able to score goals last season, and I'm not entirely sure if anyone will be able to score more than 3 or 4. It's going to be another rough season for Puebla. Here's my next prediction. Give me another drum roll. 15th place. It's gonna be tough for Puebla. No, Romano has said that he wants to finish the season with at very least 25 points. I'm just not saying that. I'm Cesar Hernandez from ESPN, Soccer Mexicana, The Big Verde, FootMex Source, all that good stuff. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it's at CesarH1030. This has been my preview for Puebla this upcoming season. Keep your fingers crossed, fans. We'll see what happens.